Did everybody get stats yet?
Nope.
Yes, no? All right. Question for Taylor or DJ? Taylor, it felt for a minute like it was maybe going to be a little bit like that Michigan game where they started executing down the stretch and built that 3-point lead. Mentally, did you guys feel different this time, especially with your defense?
Nah, we ain't. Maybe it felt like that for you. That ain't crossed our mind. We couldn't let that happen to us. You know, and we went down 3, you know, and then, you know, Drew had a big tip in. You know, and then fortunately enough, you know, Jeff found me and I hit a shot, you know. So that was a resilience that we showed tonight that was really big, you know. But like I said, that Michigan thought ain't run through my head. You know, I believed the whole time. You know, and we executed and won the game.
Did you guys figure you were going to shoot a lot of threes against that team?
Nah, I really shot all the threes. You know, Jeff shot a couple, D shot a couple. You know, but they were in the zone, so it wasn't too much you could do. You know, they're so big. It was hard to score in the paint. You know, honestly, I think if we struggled, you know, if we didn't hit shots, you know, we would have struggled and had a tough time beating them today. But unfortunately enough, you know, DJ knocked some in. I was capable of hitting some. But Timmy did the best job, you know, of really getting into the lane, you know, and finding it. So, you know, Timmy, it was really big for Tim today.
DJ, you kind of were outmanned in the front court without a couple of your running mates down in the first half when they got in foul trouble. I guess can you talk about the defensive effort? You guys really kind of held your own there.
Yeah, that was a big emphasis that Coach D, you know, put on us. He said the game is going to be won or lost in the paint and on the boards. And Minnesota has 3 pretty good big men that you know, really, you know, have a lot of good size. And Coach has really just stressed us about just going out and competing and being a tougher team.
Were you surprised, I guess, that the bench was able to step up the way they did tonight?
No, not really. I know they worked really hard in practice and they've had a couple of good days, and that's all we expect them to play all the time. You know, Cam, Maine, and you know, when Trey gets in there and when Billy coming off the bench, we know that they can do some things and that's how they should play all the time.
DJ, you've had some shots that kind of just rimmed out last couple games. It was good to see a few finally go in tonight.
It was good, and that's something that I probably would have stopped shooting earlier in my career. But you know, my teammates have faith in me, and they keep telling me to keep shooting, and the coaching staff as well. And you can't make a shot unless you take it. And I always believe that my shots is going in. And you know, I missed a couple early, but I was able to hit something late. So it was just basically just staying confident and just keep shooting.
Taylor, can you talk about the defensive effort you and Tim put in on off guard?
You know, he's a really good shooter. You know, so in the first half, in that little stretch, you know, we lost him. He kept knocking him in, so we couldn't keep doing that. You know, and late he hit that tough one on me, but you know, he's a really good player, so we had to just key in on him. You know, he's really all the outside perimeter. They just like to get inside. So, you know, we were really trying to take him away. But he's a great player, and, like, he had some tough ones. But down the stretch, we caused him into that big turnover, you know, and then the last shot was really contested, you know. So I think we did a pretty good job on for the most part.
Taylor, what was that call on the free throw after the first free throw? They waved off the second one.
Oh, they just called a lane violation. I think Coach was yelling at DJ and Drew to get off the line, you know, and the ref, you know, he started to throw the ball. He tried to catch it because he saw him leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when he couldn't catch it, you know, he called the violation on Drew, who got caught trying to get out.
Have you ever seen a violation called like in that circumstance?
I think it happened this year, and the ref just took the ball back and did it. I don't know what that was about. So, but we bounced back, you know, we kept playing, we won the game.
Taylor, there was obviously a lot routing on at 3 that put you up. Does any of that stuff run through your head at that point, or is it just
it
just
runs
shoot the
through
ball?
my head. You know, I'm normal. You know, it runs through my head. You know, but you know, I get excited for those shots. You know, and I think you know the guys want me to take that shot. Coaches want me to take that shot. You know, and I was open today. That was one of the biggest and coolest things about the shot. You know, I was actually open. You know, and I just, you know, right when I released it, it just felt so good. You know, and then hit bottom of the net. So it was a great feeling. But you know, it started by Tim again, penetrating. He kicked it to Jeff. They had a scramble, and I was trailing. You know, Jeff hit me, and you know, I shot with confidence, knocked it down.
For each of you guys, what is the biggest thing you're going to take away from this game?
Basically, just you know, resilience. You know, this is another close game that came down the wire, and we're starting to win these games. Unlike last year when we lost a lot of the close games, and we really learned how to play, you know, late in games. You know, whether we're down or we have a lead when it's close, and I think that's pretty positive.
Do you feel like last year's team might not have won this game?
You never know unless you put. I mean, we didn't win those games last year, but I think you know we're a lot more mature this year than we were last year. I think we're playing with a lot more of a sense of urgency, just because you know We have 4 seniors playing, heavy minutes, and Steve being the leader. I think we really know that this is our last shot to get to the NCAA tournament, and this is really a game that we circled and said that we had to have. They're all must-wins from here on out because you have 4 or 5 teams that are in the same boat basically. So every game it just has heightened importance on it.
You guys, like you said, you knew you had to have this one. I mean, is it a sense of relief after getting games like this, or is it the same?
No, because now we got to go to the Kohl Center, where arguably the toughest place to play in the league, but we played really well out there last year. We kind of lost the game, in my opinion, up 16 and up 8 with 2 minutes, and then didn't come and make a play, and then they took over. Jordan Taylor took over, and he was kind of not like he is now. So we really got to do a great job on him, but we enjoyed it for till 3:15 tomorrow, however long that is. We right back worrying about starting to defend Wisconsin and try to get that game.
You feel? I think you were trying to mention Steve before coming in and kind of scrambling and getting a couple of things done. You guys were down a couple of guys foul-wise. What does it mean to see a kid like that?
I was really happy for Steve. About time he could make a shot. That's what Ryan came in and said it to him. He laughed. He said, "I finally got my 2 points." Even that one bounced around a couple of times for a drop. But I'm really happy for Steve. He works so hard each and every day. And you guys, he doesn't play how he plays, in practice. Steve can actually do a lot of things, But then he had the assist, I think, on the following play to DJ. So he gave us, some good minutes, in that first half when we won. I think Billy, Jeff, and Drew were all in foul trouble, and along with the rest of the guys. So I'm happy for Steve, and he really deserved it.
You feel you have some momentum going into Wisconsin now?
Definitely. We got 2 in a row. I think our confidence is back up a little bit. But we just got to refocus, concentrate on Wisconsin, move on and go out there and really try to play well.
Okay, thanks, guys.